Hello and welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation. My name is Thomas, and as always, I'm joined by.
Me. Paul.
There he is, me, Paul.
Me, Paul.
Yeah, Robots of Death Part 2.
I think if you went to the shop and they had a selection of robots of death, I'd think twice about buying a robot of death.
Yeah, they probably shouldn't use that in the marketing, should they?
I used to have a torch like that.
Oh, did you?
When I was a child, my parents had at least a couple of those in the house.
Was it one of those?
No, it had batteries in,
Okay.
but it had a blue chassis and a cream bit at the top. Whereas I think that one's red. So
Wow.
burgundy.
Didn't think I'd be having a conversation about the colour of the chassis of your parents' flashlight, but I'm here for it. What is that? Cocoa Pops?
Yeah, I think so. They start pouring the milk in a minute.
Yeah.
It turns the milk chocolatey.
Snap, crackle, pop. Oh no, that's Rice Krispies.
That's Rice Krispies, Thomas. Come on now.
But Cocoa Pops are basically Rice Krispies with chocolate on,
Absolutely.
aren't they?
Yeah, totally.
Which is why when you put the milk on, they then look like Rice Krispies because it washes it off.
Yeah.
You'll have to do better than that. Who are you?
Leela, who are you?
Why did you kill him?
You try that again and I'll cripple you.
Why did you kill him?
I didn't tell him.
That is a single-function labor robot.
She's, I was going to say she's quite feisty, but then it just made me think of
Can't speak.
Has anyone
The
told him?
In-Betweeners. You remember that?
I've never seen it.
Oh, mate.
I've seen the Thorpe Park episode, but
There's
not
a
much else.
great bit where
Any good reason why I should not have you
Will,
executed on
one of the characters, I think it's Will,
No.
he
Yeah.
tries to do a Yoda impression and he says to a girl, he's like, feisty one you are. And it's just so socially awkward and horrible. Like,
Oh man, that's not a great opening line, is it?
I think the interesting thing about all these extra characters in this is they are like they're a deeply horrible group.
They are. There's not a lot of love in this group, is there?
No, they're all really kind of vile and horrible to each other. There's, overly aggressive and stuff. It's not at all. Generally, you get some characters, don't you, where you kind of feel, oh, we quite like this person, we quite like them, but you don't really get that with any of these people.
Nice of them to leave our arms free.
Is it kind of a commentary on the British ultra elites of the time?
Budge.
I don't really know.
Kind of overseeing this mining corporation. Yeah, intriguing.
Bands as solid as cast iron.
Cast iron.
Yeah,
he
it doesn't
says.
look like it, does it?
as it buckles as they
Almost
move.
looks kind of blingy.
Concentrate.
All readings are 85% above safety.
There we go.
I think that's a pretty well. That cliffhanger, I remembered it a few moments just before we got there. There's something quite distinctive about it. I think just the delivery there at the end.
And the way they cling on to each other.
Yeah, and her sort of shout there as well. I think it works quite well.
Louise Jameson. I need to remember the name of the actors who play the companions. I
Yes.
would remember the Doctor actors, but not so much some of the companion actors. Yeah, agreed. That was a strong cliffhanger. I think my highlight for that episode was some of Baker's lines. I've written them down here.
Absolutely.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was rhetorical. Yes, it was a coincidence. And then personal favourite, you're a classic example of the inverse ratio of size of mouth to size of brain. Brilliant. Brilliant writing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I put down much the same, to be honest. It's and there was another line where, again, not necessarily like a funny, particularly funny, but when the guy had been strangled and the guy said to Leela, "You must be stronger than you look," and she's like, "You must be stupider than you look."
Yeah.
Again, it's just really well written. All that there, and I liked it. What I also liked about Leela is she, I think that that thing as well about how she's quite feisty when you are. Um, when the commander was there and she said, you try that again and I'll cripple you. You wouldn't get that with Susan, would you?
That's true.
But I really liked as well when she said, like, to the doctor, be careful of this one. He's, he's strange or something. And he's like, what do you mean? It's like he moves like a hunter. He's always watching. That way in which actually this sense that she herself is a hunter, she's from this kind of tribe, that she picks up on these things, these bits of body language, this movement, even that sense of like almost having a sense of danger coming already. She's able to sense it in advance. I quite like that, and it's actually using the character really effectively.
That's nice. Yeah, that's a good observation, actually. Yeah, yeah. It's having a lot of fun with it. You you get the sense that if the Doctor and or Leela are taken captive, they're just going to annoy the captors very much.
Yeah. And I think Baker, not only have they got great lines, but Baker's delivery of some of it is brilliant as well. Like the way he makes things seem very ominous,
Yeah,
the way he delivers that, just his slow delivery or the way he drops his voice down or something, takes a line that could be rather sort of, pedestrian and makes it into something much more profound or with more gravitas to it. I really
yeah.
like that.
I am really tempted to just go and watch everything he's acted in, other than Doctor Who, and see if he plays any other characters. It's just so iconic.
I think he is who he is in many ways. And, yeah, no, it's great. I'm really enjoying it, and although absolutely the award for the worst acting ever has to go to that woman. Like,
Yeah, what was
just
that?
I just no idea. Like, just
It almost felt kind of pantomime style delivery, didn't
the
it?
way she's like, ah, ah. It's just, oh, you filthy murderer.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just yeah, horrible, horrible. I reckon, as a director, you might have wanted to say, should we just take another swing at that, maybe,
Yeah,
and have another go?
that was take 39.
Yeah, I think it maybe 40 might be the one. Um, but she's dead now, so we won't have to worry about that too much anymore. So
Indeed. It reminded me a little bit of the Colin, I'm going to act now,
yeah,
dude. Yes. We've had a yeah. I think that's interesting because the Baker stories that we've had so far, from a story point of view, you could argue that some of them are a bit slow in places. The pacing could be a bit better, but in general, they're all pretty well written. The ones we've seen so far, I suppose some moments have been slightly, if we're really being really picky, a few moments in a fun way have maybe been let down by some more hammy
yeah.
acting. One that stood out was what was it called? The story with the crystal woman,
The Hand of
Sarah
Fear.
Jane's last one. Yeah, Hand of Fear, of course. The
Yes, the
second
last
kind of
episode.
incarnation of that creature.
Oh my
His
word.
delivery is incredibly over the top, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think someone said that was played by in that form. He's played by Stephen Thorne, who played Azal and Omega, and we know Omega was
Right.
quite over the top. Like,
That's true. Azal was very, very well done.
it's very shouty though as well. So maybe that's clearly Stephen Thorne hit
That's his MO.
yeah, he's found a vein and he's running with it. Like he's mining it very appropriately.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, good stuff. I'm enjoying this one.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think it's great. Looking forward to the next one. Well, everybody, thank you for watching. Do let us know what you thought of this episode down in the comments. And if you want the full reactions and you haven't already joined our Patreon, you can do that through the link in the description. If you want to chat a bit more about just general Doctor Who and what's going on with the show and what's going on in the episodes we're watching, you've got you can join us on our Discord server. Again, you can find the link in the description. Until the next time, Thanks very much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.